I know you touched on this yesterday, but how do you get in the mood to get up and work out when shit is so dire? What do you mean? I fucking love working out. It's the best thing to do. It's like when shit is dire, it's perhaps the best thing that you can do. When things go wrong, when things go bad, when things seem like they're totally out of your control, routine is good. And also improving your body, improving your mind is good, improving your soul if that's something you care about. You know what I mean? I treat the gym like it's all three.
It's Friday.
That's right.
It's Saturday, Sunday.
It's Friday, folks. A sense of autonomy, a sense of purpose, a sense of humanity is restored every Friday when people remember that we are human beings, that we can actually take some time off for ourselves and live our lives to the fullest. If you like the weekend, think a union. If you like the weekend, think socialism. If you like having some semblance of rights and liberties that remain, thank the left. That's why we here at the HasanAbi broadcast celebrate the Friday with immaculate vibes every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. Boys, girls, and MBs is Friday, but we call it Friday. Also, my 37th birthday today. Woohoo. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you, sir. That's right. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, MBs, you already know what it is. Comedy is legal now. Comedy is legal now. You already know what it is. You say you're a socialist, but you have YouTube Premium. I say I'm a socialist, but I also have a nice car, nice house. You already know what it is. I'm fake. I'm phony. How are you not aware of this by now? It's a fake socialism time, baby. Champagne socialism, champagne for all. Anyway, where was I? This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God. That's what I'm gonna do. Did you see the David car chase yesterday? That wasn't David, bro. I don't think that was David. Was it? Was that David? I mean, we watched the car chase, but I don't think it was David. I don't, it'd be shocking if he gained so much weight in such a short period of time. But where did I get this shirt? The Guinness Anti-Fascist Action Ireland shirt. I don't remember. Someone sent it to me in my P.O. box. Some Irish terror enjoyer. But I used to have a P.O. box, and I'm going to bring it back too, so don't worry about that. That's going to happen. Bro, you got to talk to Nephew. He's out here supporting David. No, he's not, brother. Oh, God. How are y'all so fast, so easily duped? How are y'all so easily duped? Especially if you're in this community, you know the time and place and different clips that are from a different time is going to be used, be weaponized, okay? Devoid of context. Any clip that you see of Nephew talking about David is either before there was additional information that came out, or from way back in the day when there was no body that was even recovered from his car, you know? If you're assigned to an Antifa bunker this weekend, the new passcode has been posted in a Signal group. I go back and forth on this, I'm obviously going to keep memeing about the Antifa CEO stuff, but low key, I do think that they're just going to use all of that for they are gonna process us for jokes, I think, for sure. Anyway, but yeah, personal news wise, I'm diving right into the news because you guys it's Friday, but y'all are excited, huh? Personal news wise, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news. Another banger episode of the Fear M podcast recorded after the stream ended. You already know. Be on the lookout. You'll see it on Monday when it comes out, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Also, aside from that, I didn't really do much. I just slammed a beam and then went to bed, woke up early, got a lift in, upper body day. You already know what it is. No big business deals today. No interviews today. Didn't do any of that stuff. Just straight up just lifting, getting the lift in, you know? What's a bean? No, beam. It's like one of our hashtag ads on the Fear M broadcast, on the Fear M podcast. Beam. It's like melatonin. But yeah, get those reps in. Get those reps in, chat. Are you gonna talk about the trans Antifa designation? Yes. Modest crotch shot? Yeah, modest. Anyway, so infuriating, the HasanAbi shadow ban that you got to search him up on the app law. Easily most watched streamer, and it never the stream that pops up. I don't think I'm shadow banned on this application. I think a lot of people say that, and I don't know why. It's most likely because like the Twitch app is wonky and it's inconsistent. But I don't think I'm shadow banned. The reason why I say I'm not is because I'm literally usually the largest streamer on the platform at any given moment, or the second largest. So I don't think that's the case. Every media appearance that Sonnet has, they introduce him as a controversial figure being targeted by the president, and he's sitting there like this. It's true. It's true. I do be sitting like that. I know you touched on this yesterday, but how do you get in the mood to get up and work out when shit is so dire? What do you mean? I fucking love working out. It's the best thing to do. It's like, when shit is dire, it's perhaps the best thing that you can do. When things go wrong, when things go bad, when things seem like they're totally out of your control, routine is good. And also improving your body, improving your mind is good. Improving your soul, if that's something you care about. You know what I mean? I treat the gym like it's all three. Every time I dog sit at other people's houses, I put your videos up on YouTube to try to change their algorithm. Nice. But yeah, it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing to do. And the reason why it's my favorite thing to do is because it's just like it helps my brain. It's a nice thing that I can focus on. It's a thing that I can focus on that gets me off my this is you know the awful shit that I normally experience on a day-to-day basis. All right. You watch Long Story Short? No. This is why I've always been every leftist needs to work out and have some discipline in their lives type leftist, and not like working out and even focusing on aesthetics is body fascism type leftist. I'm not. I've never been that guy. I hike for 3 miles in the woods, and look, to each according to their own ability, of course. It's not about like everybody weightlifting. That's not what I'm saying either, you know? Some people do pickleball. Some people enjoy walking. I hate walking. I play basketball and I weightlift. What is this? I am an anti-fascist. Okay. This administration is a fascist one. I am an anti-fascist. What the fuck are we doing? What's next? Are they going to openly go, nope, we are a fascist government now? They're going to just say that? Is that what we're doing? Because anti-fascism is just fascism. Bro, don't say that right now. Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here, dude. Listen, you need to understand something, okay? These people are not strong. They're fucking weak. They fear you being united, okay? We have the numbers. There are Americans of good conscience everywhere. And because they're so fearful that if the people stand united, that they'll be defeated, they try to pick apart. They try to divide the masses. They try to make an example out of people. And when institutions don't actually respond in defense of the citizens, in a country like the United States of America especially, if institutions don't respond, if people don't respond, if they actually obey in advance, then regardless of how weak they are, regardless of how fearful they are, they win. And it doesn't stop. When they get a victory, they do not stop. That just emboldens them to dig deeper. This is how it fucking works. There is a lot of discontent against this administration. They do not have the numbers. They can't even get the fucking National Guard to be deployed everywhere. They can't do that. And even if they were to do that, there is no guarantee of success, because the National Guard is also comprised of your fucking neighbors. There's no guarantee that those guys are going to be like, all right, well, we're loyal servants of fascism now. I've seen it. I saw the fucking 29 Palms Marines when I went out there at the ICE protests in LA. They didn't want to fucking be there. They were just around. They were sleeping on concrete floors because the administration is so goddamn fucking stupid. I know Trump says he will designate Antifa as a terrorist organization and launch a probe into it. I need you to understand, they are weak. These are the actions of a weak administration. These are not the actions of a strong administration. If they were strong, they wouldn't feel the need to stamp out any sort of discontent. If they were strong, they wouldn't feel the need to try to put the fear of God in your hearts, in your minds, in your soul, to stop you, to make you think twice before you engage in any sort of anti-fascist action, before you engage in any sort of demonstration, because they are afraid. It is upon all of us to make sure that we don't stand down. I am an anti-fascist. Damn, I popped off on that one. That's crazy. Anti-fascism isn't a political stance, it's a moral imperative. Exactly. I guess like one of the worst aspects of this, one of the scariest aspects of this this attitude change from the administration is that they're like leaning more comfortably in the fascist direction, or at least like openly recognizing that they are fascist. Because that's what comes next. Dude, this has been the most like I told you so for years week in my career, I think. Whether it be all of my warnings towards liberals and their lack of anger and lack of discontent against censorship when it was like annoying pro-Palestine campus activism, or whether it be all of the centrist political content creators that I kept saying were aligning themselves with right-wingers in an effort to deplatform people like myself. I kept telling them, it's not going to stop with me. It will eventually come for you as well. Because the goal here isn't just to eradicate the radicals. And also, make no mistake, nothing I'm saying is radical anyway. I think it's more radical to be a fascist. I think it's more insane to be an administration that ran on mass deportation in a country that is comprised entirely of migrants. We are a nation of migrants. No one here, with the exception of Native Americans who withstood the genocide from the initial pilgrims, the settlers, no one here is a Native American, you know? Everyone's an immigrant. We're descendants of settlers and then descendants of immigrants. So the notion that we're going to do mass deportations in the country is so fucking insane. It is un-American. It is anti-American, right? So my point is, opposing that, resisting that is a moral imperative. It's not just a political stance or a political ideology. It's the right thing to do, no matter how much these guys try to stamp it out, no matter how much these guys try to attack it. And those who actually tried to present a centrist position for the longest time, those who sat on the fence for the longest time, are now suffering the repercussions themselves. I've seen it. One example that I will obviously get to, one example that I'll talk about is the whole, is the Destiny stuff that's taking place right now. You know, this guy used malicious smears and clips out of context and even aligned himself with right-wing shitheads for the longest time to try to actively deplatform me. And now those right-wing shitheads are coming after him too and are successfully deplatforming him. And the same goes for a lot of liberals who just stood idly by and watched as this administration and the administration prior to it was going after campus protesters, arresting them, actively coming after pro-Palestine content creators. A clip of you defending his free speech went semi-viral, which that went both ways. Yeah, and using Dan Seltman's dumbass website as a reference. Bro, I don't think you guys understand. It's not even just Dan Saltman. Like, Destiny has an entire Wikipedia page designed to literally tar and feather every single fucking prominent leftist account. They literally compile opposition research that the free press has used. They straight up compiled opposition research on me and every other person to the left of Destiny for years and years, and now the right-wingers are fucking using that shit. But it's ironic because they're also going after Destiny as well. If he had any fucking decency beyond, you know, the CSAM distribution and whatnot, he would delete all that shit. But yeah, I saw the whole, like, he's announcing he's retiring from politics stuff. He's not going to do that. But again, this is something that I warned about for so long. It's something that I warned about over and over again to people in my community, It's something that I warned about as like a broader trend, a broader problem if left unaddressed. And the chickens are coming home to roost right now, and it's not good. Let me tell you, it's not good. All right. Well, there is some good happening here, though. Of course, we got Tim Heidecker coming in later. So let me blast off real quick, okay?